No-brainer, and I am back with another, literally my last one. Necro versus Barbarian again. Like this time it's LordMichal. At least this time I have experience, right, guys? Yeah. So Barbarian, awesome. Edge of Balance, which gives me 3 defense. That's not a terrible starting item. Yeah, exactly. Got some experience. Let's see what my artifacts are. Okay. Increased defense by 3 for 7,500 is a very nice item. Increased initiative of war machines. That's also very interesting. And then just a increasing attack and defense. Alright, so I could go pretty defensive, a pretty balanced approach here, which would be pretty good considering he might have get a couple of attack upgrades here. I'm okay with those artifacts compared to last time. Let me just go grab my basic Shattered Dark over here. Complete the quest. There we go. And then go to the Sphinx. Let's see what I can get, except I feel lucky. Here's my good XP, please. Alright, so let's start by just grabbing anyone casting dark is the later time. No, that's because sorcery is the problem. Right. Basic offense is always nice. If I'm trying to get war machines quickly because of that artifact. Right. If I want to try and get war machines, then I should get Advanced Blood Rage because I want as few abilities as possible to choose from. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright, defense is suggested. It's definitely something I could potentially pick up, but I think I will just grab Advanced Shattered Dark here. Basic Shatter Light is an option. But no, he's a Necro. He has absolutely no chance of getting light magic. It's fine. Exploit Blood Rage, I guess. Exploit Shattered Dark, I guess. Alright, here we go. Basic leadership. Basic offense. I think I kind of just have to get offense because I'm a barbarian, right? Battle Frenzy. I'm not necessarily going to be using weak level creatures. War machines. There we go. All right, let's get that ballista. I'm level 10. Don't know what my spell power is right now, and I can't really check. Warcry is interesting. Just go advanced war machines though. Triple ballista. Expert war machines. Let's get the first aid tent this time because that's what fucked me up last time. Tactics to increase the deployment area by 1. Yes, because we saw how ridiculous Frenzy was. There's first aid tent. I'll grab expert offense here. I could shatter summoning. That's interesting. I think I'll just take basic leadership here. Divine Guidance gets empathy. I would like empathy a lot. I'm gonna get advanced leadership here in level 19, so I've got 2 more left. I could get powerful blow. Okay, expert leadership. I'll go expert leadership and hope this last one's empathy. It's not empathy. I'll get battle elation and I'll go to the memory guy. I want empathy here. Right, this unlocks empathy. Oh! Retribution is Haven, yeah, so it unlocks empathy. So if I want to try and just grab empathy by forgetting this. Damn it. Let me just try once more. If that doesn't work again, then I'm just sticking with this. because at this point, there's the empathy. Alright, so my hero will have empathy, which will be very nice. I'll go to the war machines right now, buy all the war machines. I hope my opponent hasn't watched my video and knows that and just hopes, or maybe just hopes that... I just don't want him to go Destructive Magic. If he goes Destructive Magic, I lose. If he doesn't go Destructive Magic, I've got a decent chance here. Intimidation, that is worthless. Battle Cry, yep. Alright, I think these are the only ones you can get, honestly, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's look at buying creatures then. Last time I took the Untamed Cyclops. They were very fun, they were very powerful, but I killed my own army with them. Maybe that's not such a good idea this time. Alright. Alright. Like, what does Crushing Blow do again? Always attacks full tile area. Attacks to 0 the target's initiative. Oh, like that's so good. They're so good. They're not immune to dark magic, but they're so good and fun. I'm getting him anyway. Alright. I've got to take this to be able to eat dead guys. Alright. Aura of Fear, Cleave, or the more defensive choice. What's... Hasten chose for an unit's turn while dealing damage on them. Okay. This is the more defensive option. It's the safer option. Last time I just missed. So maybe this time I won't. It's not like this is a very low poly thing, huh? Did I corrupt that or something? But this is a very... this time I don't have Stunning Blow, so this time I don't have Powerful Blow, I don't think, so the double hit isn't that big of a deal. Alright, Earth Daughter or Sky Daughter. Once again, I'm going to choose the Earth Daughter, she's just so good. Alright, more a Warmonger. Is Assault the chance to deal another blow? Yeah. Alright. It's always a hard choice between these, but I'm going to pick the Mauler because of the initiative bonus, I think. Alright. Extra. That Fierce Retaliation is amazing. Taking these the initiative bonus. Alright. Last time I took the Crippling Wound, it was incredible on the vampires. I'm tempted though this time to take the no melee penalty because of how quickly my opponent was able to run across the board. Now I've got to take this. Once again, I'm just going to take these guys and hope their tambourine playing pays off. Upgrade these. Unfortunately, I spent just slightly too much money. Maybe I should have not bought just a few goblins here, because then I'd have 20k for artifacts, rather than what I have right now. But I don't think it would have fit cleanly into 20k anyway. So, let's get this right. Alright. That gives me 11 to throw out. So I can either take the 3 defense here, or I could take a defense here and then anything here. Spell power. I don't need spell power myself because I didn't take my over magic this time. So his spell power is actually going to be really high, which is going to be scary. I think I'll just take the defense by 3 rather than defense and knowledge by 2 here. Which leaves me with 3,000 gold, which I can't really spend anything on. I have 11 attack and 12 defense. This is a very defensive setup, and I like it. Okay, my morale is quite high because of expert leadership, expert offense. I got tactics for this, so I can move my units around a bit, don't have to clump them all up for a frenzy death. So I'm okay with that. And then I will end turn and save. Alright, we are back. That took ever. That was a good, like, 10 to 15 minutes of him still thinking, and he has chosen a very aggressive lineup. No, he's only got one set of archers. He is going full ham as a, or at least that's what he might be doing. He's going full aggressive here. Alright, splitting my army up. Let's not put this guy anywhere close to the ballista, because the ballista might just get obliterated by a circle of winter, so don't want him in any of these 6 squares down here, so put him all the way up there. We'll put this Sky Daughter. She's got 5 speed only. Like, we can have the Bliskas here, the Centaurs can be in the middle right here. We can have these guys up. They have a commanding presence, so we can maybe put them over here. No, we want the goblins to be with the sacrificial lambs. So we'll put him here like this, we'll put this like that. That seems pretty good to me. The speed is 7, this guy's speed is 5, right? Let's... vampires will be able to attack right at the start. They might be able to hit this chieftain, but I think this is alright. No, we'll place... Oh, these guys. Yeah, totally want to place these guys somewhere. Let's place them here. So if the Cyclops... If either of these guys in range, the Cyclops are frenzied, the Cyclops will hit this guy, and only that guy. Alright, we're starting. He has quite a few troops that will be able to get pretty close. The vampires, the ghost dragons. But I'm okay with that. He has 17 spell power. That is a ridiculous amount of spell power. I am going to start by simply I think I'll just haste these guys, honestly. Or myself. I could haste myself here. Or the Cyclops. I will haste the Cyclops here. He seems to be wanting to go for a mad charge, so let's let him have one. The empathy hit. His hero is very late. But before my ballista, which sucks, he might have taken Swift Mind. He has expert defense and expert offense. Okay, so he is going to be he's going to be very might oriented, but with 17 spell power and 10 knowledge. My base stats are slightly better than his though. He has got 1 attack to my 11. Okay, well, he might not be wanting to just go for a full-on charge then, never mind. The skeletons can't move at all, like, okay. These guys are death whale? The problem is, these guys are slow. I didn't realize how slow they were. These guys could get easily ganged up on by pretty much everything, so, probably will, in fact, move these guys back one. After looking at how he's placed his stuff. Alright. Don't want these guys to lead the charge, necessarily. Can't see who else would, though. Let's move them here. This way, the Banshee, if these guys go for him, the Banshees cannot get them. Because the Banshees will only be able to move up to here, right? Oh no, wait, the Vampires could just move there very easily. But, alright, let's rallying cry this. He definitely didn't go war machines, at least. No ballista. He has some archer leeches. They are archers. I don't see why I shouldn't just kill them. These guys literally can't move. Oh, he's got preparation. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Let's defile some magic, boys. This guy can retaliate there. How much is that? How much is it? 1% ATB per unit, but how much is the moderate damage? Well, let's find out. Oh, it's one kill. It kills one. Alright. Lose 23 blood rage. This guy is now pretty quick. For a lot, but not everything. Okay, so his plan is to use defense a lot. My plan doesn't necessarily have to care about that. I'm worried what he's got. If he has ice magic, before my ballista can even act, just kill the ballista in the first aid tent, that would be brutal. Alright. This is very interesting. You went preparation. Preparation allows targets to retaliate before they're attacked, provided you took a defensive action on the last turn. Very, very good with unlimited retaliation, which he doesn't have any of, because unlimited retaliation allows you to attack before and after the retaliation as well. Very powerful with griffins, particularly, for the Haven. Oh, I lost 37 from that? Holy shit. Executioner's really hard. Tanky. Okay, if these wraiths move up, the same Cyclops can follow. Alright. The wraiths are definitely one of the key scary targets here. They waited rather than defended, that's interesting. Alright, well, I will move these guys up to here. And plenty of opportunity. They did get good morale, so they're over there now. And that's just more ATB for my hero. I'll be able to hopefully get the executioners right in there. See, that's a lot more what I would expect a Necromancer to have in terms of attributes. I guess the heroes might not be the same, because I was Markel and I only had 1 attack, whereas my other guy had 6 attack. Maybe the heroes still aren't the same. Maybe we need to bring that up with Elvin. The attribute rates. Random attribute rates. So I think that's almost exactly what my Markel was in a practice match once. Not a practice match, in my first game. He's spending a lot of time waiting for the spell, but oh dear, he might have a lot of options. That'd be scary. If he's got destructive magic, he'd have just killed the ballista by now, surely. The ballista is a genuinely terrifying creature. Don't mistake the Banshee's Howling Whale either. This is a terrifying attack. Depends on the particular enemy's morale and its distance from the creature. My high morale will help defend against some of it, because it's low morale that causes the higher damage. But still a good amount of damage, potentially. Spending a lot of time thinking here. Probably why It was originally the war cry, the rallying, the battle cry, war cry was 6 speed rather than 6 attack, because nothing could ever get to the other side otherwise. But at the same time, 6 speed can be a bit broken on Cyclopses right at the start of the game. So mass slow, Defile Magic failed. Fucking hell, goblins! But he just slowed 4 of my guys. That's scary. All right, let's hit these Archleeches. Plus 100, minus 97. Didn't get the double hit. Alright, well, kill some banshees here. They are my fear right now. Yeah, my morale madness is great, but on the other hand, that was mass slow, and so he's gone dark magic, and he has sorcery. And my characters are so slow now. 4 seconds of slow. 4 turns of slow. Like, you can just keep that slope forever. And it's a bit ridiculous. Like, those pokies have good initiative normally, but not when they're slowed. Right. But then again, maybe I need to unslow the Earth Daughter or something. I don't know. Or maybe I need to slow him. Slow his Spectral Dragons. Could slow his Banshees. I think I need to haste, though. I need to haste some of these slowed guys back into the play. There we go. He goes before a lot of stuff now. Resurrect 13. They're the only things that even took damage. Yes, please. Alright, let's start wailing on these Banshees of Death. Oh, I can't make it because of the ghosts. That was smart. That was smart. Alright. And I'll miss, of course. But hey, morale madness. Yeah. I think I have to attack the Banshees here, because they're the only ones who haven't got preparation on them. Or maybe even the ghosts. Potentially killing ghosts is very nice. At the same time, the Banshees are terrifying creatures because of their death wail. I just need to kill those guys as quickly as possible, so I will. Oh, I only killed 1. Okay. Alright, my turn once more. How much does Word of the Chief get? 30% plus 1% per hero level. So 50. Divine Guidance is just 33%. 50 would put him above maybe even Merkel. No, it put him around here just for the dragons, so it's not necessarily amazing. Let's just kill Banshee. Maybe I should have Divine Guidance the Sky Daughters or something. Alright, the Banshee's wail is gonna hurt, but I do have really high morale, so I'm hoping it doesn't hurt that badly. Or as I don't know the actual values of Death Wail. All I know is it absolutely wrecked me once in a practice game. He defended. Very interesting. Well, these guys can't retaliate, so... Yeah, the factor hit. There's that level 1 Blood Rage. What's that? Plus 2 speed, plus 3 HP. Alright, I'll take the plus 3 HP. He's no longer defiled magicked. He could get Frenzy or Puppet Master here on something, and that could be terrifying. Cast another mass slow on these two. Alright, my haste now wears off on the Untamed Cyclops, they're now slowed instead. Gonna continue using my Sky Daughter to just keep negating this slow problem. Ghost Dragons are going to hurt. They have 56 defense to my 41 attack. Expert defense and offense, like, they could potentially win a might fight. But fortunately he keeps defending rather than using his expert offense and defense just to win, so I'm able to keep choosing my targets at least. Right, if he just straight up attacked me with these, he might just win. Like, these skeletons, they have bash, they would be so good if they didn't defend all the time. Alright, I'll just kill a bit more Archleeches. Level 1 Blood Rage on the Centaur Nomads, that's great. Do they get initiative? No, they get 3 attack. Alright, cool. Belton Warrior defends. Alright, doing some more hits on these guys. Just the one. Kill some more of these Wraiths. At this point I could hit a lot of troops. But he has defended, he will retaliate very well, but I think it's definitely worth it to get that hit in. That hit in particular is just so good. Oh, that damage, beautiful. I think at this point here I will just hit these poltergeists. They are going to be terrifying. For God's sake, he chose poltergeists, archleeches, and he chose the poltergeists and archleeches as his necromancy thing. I think he chose vampires as well. I'm not certain about that one, but he definitely chose the archleeches and those ghosts because there's a lot of ghosts there. And they will be terrifying. Goblin Doctors are going to stay around some more. Just going to keep trying to defile that magic, get the Earth Daughter to be able to sacrifice them. And then the Earth Daughters will be ridiculous, hopefully. But he's got another turn of magic usage. This time he might choose something like Frenzy, and that will be terrifying. But I've got a lot of my units next to him at this point, so Frenzy might have a good chance of hitting his units, not mine. Right, that's the hope. Like the Frenzy or the Puppet Master would have been a lot better than the Mass Slow at this point. I can see exactly where he's going from, but like the Sky Daughters can negate that on certain units. And keep doing it forever, really. Just keep sacrificing more goblins. Oh, Firewall, summoning magic, okay. So I can heal 200, resurrect one Cyclops, or 20 Maulers. The Maulers are still hasted, but they still come before the next Markel turn, so I'm just going to heal the Untamed Cyclops here. These guys are ready to do a lot of damage. Let's defile more magic. And they got good morale, this allows me to do this. Word of the Chief will kill one of my guys. Won't be worth it at all. But they no longer have slow. They no longer have slow. Awesome. Don't know why. Divine Guidance, Rallying Cry. Rallying Cry is about to run out, isn't it? How long's it got left? 0.63 turns? Nah, that'll last. That'll last. Let's divine some guidance here. Divine Guidance these Earth Daughters. Make them come next turn. They can then haste up something slow. These hasted? They're not hasted. They could go before Markel if I wanted now. Cyclops still come way too slow. Let's haste these guys again. Oh, that did not change the turn order as much as I would like, but it'll change it. I need to kill some poltergeists. They can come over to me if they wanted at this point, my nomads. Which I'm okay with, because then that means they're not in the thick of things, causing really bad retaliations from me. The rot zombies are going to get a good hit. Poltergeist just defended. He's defending a lot. But I have guys who... But these two guys both... yeah, these chieftains definitely a really low poly model, and I don't know why. These guys both have AoE attacks, right? So. Firewall was smart though, because I have to move these guys, which is going to be annoying. I would have liked to have kept them attacking the wraiths, but I do have to move them. So let's move them over here. Don't do much damage to those zombies. Those zombies are very tanky. Skeleton Warriors have spent the entire game doing nothing right now because they've just been blocked in because he's kept defending. So that's nice. Problem with this strategy of his is that you can't just play defensive forever, especially when I have the ballista. So like, unless he starts casting some really serious dark magic at this point, I am going to win with my war machines. I mean, we're looking at the battlefield and it doesn't look so great for me, right? He's got 8 to my 6, 4 to 6 there, but like his rot zombies, like my maulers to his vampires, not looking so hot, but like at the same time I've got these 35 still. I've still got all my archers. My Sky Daughter's doing great. He just applied Despair, ow. That Despair is a problem because that's 19 turns of -2 morale and luck. However, he has moved to allow me to get out of the firewall and hit down here, but then I won't be able to hit the perfect spot and hit these 3. Okay. I don't believe I can move through the units here, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to, because you can only do that with friendly units, I believe. At this point, his army is definitely scary. He has the defense and the offense to my just the offense. But he's going to need to pull off some serious dark magic. I'm currently defiling the magic, hoping it'll do something. If he like puppet masters my centaur nomads here, then I've got a problem suddenly. Thinking long and hard. He could definitely get another slow off here. My Cyclopses are no longer slowed. That would probably be a really good strategy for him if he's just wanting to cast mass slow all the time. I would have expected to see a decay or something at this point though, like this hero could still very much swing the tide of the battle. So I'm glad he's not using it. Ryan Cry's about to expire. My hero is quite far away still. Arcane Armor. Defile, magic spell, I don't know why I bother. I kill 2 to 3 of these because I have a good shot because of the range. I'm taking it. At this point, I can choose to hit here instead. I can choose to hit here instead. He's not prepared, whereas he is. This also would kill the first aid tent, which is a pretty not insignificant. I think I'll move over here. Oh, I did take damage from the firewall. Whoops. Yeah, there was no spot I could have not taken damage from the firewall then. Alright. Let's kill some more ghosts. Yeah, get that double hit. Those guys are finally going to get a turn, and that will be scary. Not gonna lie, maybe I should Maybe I should have just swung here and taken the firewall damage. I would, if I'd known that I was still taking firewall, I would have absolutely done that. As it is, and I also moved away from the archleeches, so now they can make an attack. I don't know why I did that. I legitimately don't know why I did that. The Autumn Warriors just defend. Alright, those guys could have hurt a lot, but they just defend. Reactivate Rallying Cry now. Get a small amount of rage back up. The Morlords are actually a lot more defensive than you might think because their double attack gets them rage, and their rage negates a portion of the damage. Okay. Kills one, retaliates. No, I don't know how I cannot take that choice. But I just want to stand still. There. Don't want to get too close to my own Cyclops and cause a bit of a problem. These guys are slow. This guy doesn't have any mana, so let's sacrifice a goblin. Go for morale off that, that's nice. This can remove the curse. That's why I was able to remove the curse last time. Alright, I get it now. I'll remove... I want to remove Sorrow. Really don't want to have a bad look at this point. Alright, let's not step into the firewall, instead just finish off this dragon. Get good morale on that hit, nice, because I'm back up to 6 morale, that's why I removed the curse. Banshee just defends. Again, all he's doing is defending, and I'm just picking off his army slowly over time, because he's not bringing the full force to bear. He's just letting me pick off units. And I have the better archers, so... You know, at this point he's got everyone he wants, so... this guy does not have preparation, but neither does the Archleech. So I can attack the Archleech at this point. Once more. Back to work. Alright. Back to Markel. You'd think that with the ridiculous amount of morale that's being activated here, which by the way, that's how much should have been last time pretty much. You'd think that my empathy would be better than his sorcery, but because of Swift Mind and his sorcery, he's actually still taking as much turns as me, because sorcery is a flat 30% bonus, whereas mine's like 8% per unit activation. He's probably more like 30 to my 24, really. Especially since the sooner your turn comes up, especially since, like, these guys aren't going to help with my empathy nearly as much as if my turn hero had just ended. Right. Oh yeah, the remove curses from first aid tent is actually really significant against a dark magic user. I might end up getting first aid tent and not triple ballista in the future. For not putting all my eggs in one basket, of course, because just being able to negate Puppet Master with that thing is incredible. Genuinely incredible. I didn't really think about it before. Like, with his dragons down, now we're looking at some... These guys haven't moved in a very long time. Wow. I guess the fact that I'm getting all this morale is making up for the slow, because otherwise a lot of my units would have taken this long to move. Right? And now these guys can eat some of the dragons to stop him reviving them. He's cast Arcane Armor on one thing. Is he going to cast it on some more? Is he going to use Mark of the Wizard? He is conjuring a Phoenix. Alright, that is a terrifying Phoenix. Let's try and kill the rest of his army beforehand. Now that he's summoned that Phoenix, his defense is going to play into things, and I've got to be careful. How long is my slow left? Just 2 turns? It's negated completely by my Blood Rage, pretty much. Alright. I think I'm going to have to slow that Phoenix. Yeah, definitely need to slow that Phoenix. It's now to 12 initiative, that's now normal. I'm going to move here right next to these guys so that the aura helps. Because these guys have an aura. Alright, there's that level 1 Blood Rage. Don't remember what Blood Rage does for them. They come so late in the turn order, it's not worth figuring it out. Alright, let's not Divinely Guide anything. Let's finish off the last 2 Archleeches, I think, with this attack. Don't want any Raised Dead shenanigans. The Raised Dead spell power is still pretty high even when there's very few of them left. Plague Zombies hit, alright. That Flame Wall is annoying as all heck. Anywhere I can hit without hitting my own guys. No, I have to go through the Flame Wall for this. That's annoying. Well, I did just misplace my units then, after all. Shouldn't have placed them there, after all. Well, I get a turn to wait with these guys. Unfortunately, I lose 40 rage for it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That firewall is being a very effective deterrent right now. Alright, you still got some units with a lot of hit points, especially these vampires. These vampires are gonna have to go soon. They are probably the next highest threat after the ghosts, or maybe before the ghosts here. They are very significant. Especially with the arcane armor. Maybe I should focus something else first, because of the arcane armor. These guys are gonna, if they attack, but he's probably just gonna defend them again. Alright. Let's go for some ghosts. Okay, so that was 4 misses in a row before I finally got a hit. Just saying. Just saying, guys. Some guys still pretty significantly slowed here. I think the Sky Daughters kind of just have to get into the fight at this point, though. So let's haste them. And there they are. They're pretty quick. And by pretty, I mean extremely. That 18 initiative, like holy shit. Yep, Skeletons defend. Perfectly okay with that. I don't want to stand in the firewall and do this. Don't think they're gonna let me choose. Yeah, they didn't let me choose. Good to foul magic at this point, but I feel like I need to start getting these guys into the fights a bit. Well, Defiling Magic, he's only got 23 mana left. If I defile the magic and hit a mana reduction, it's actually very significant. Let's do that. Alright, I can attack some zombies there. Anything else I attack will probably force me to be in the firewall. If I attack here, the Phoenixes can attack here and make me hit my own polkas. These guys, however, don't have a thingy, so... what I meant by thingy was a thingy. I am useful. What do these guys have? Slow for one more turn. I could probably remove that, or I could remove it off the polkas. I'll go for these guys. So by thingy, I meant the prepared action from defense. Okay, it's his turn again. Come on, one more defile magic. You can do it. Hit a mana or a complete negation. Or maybe he'll cast Mark of the Wizard and start casting that sort of stuff. Like, this is the sort of time when if you have Mark of the Wizard, you probably should be casting it because you have no more mana left. Initiative is so amazing. I thought that's why I love them so. And they have so much extra damage because of the sacrifice goblin as well. They get like 6, I believe. I believe it's +6 to attack and defense when they sacrifice a goblin. So, and 1 morale. So, these guys can become insane once you let them come up for a bit. Then again, of course, you do have Sky Daughters who are basically the same thing except they can cast Chain Lightning. But as we saw here, haste is a lot better than Chain Lightning. But I guess maybe because Chain Lightning is not affected by expert defense, right? So I don't know for certain. But that's why these Centaur Nomads, he really should be attacking them with the vampires by now, or the ghosts, because these Centaur Nomads are ranged, and so he's got evasion, which reduces the damage by 15% compared to expert defense reduces by 30%, because expert defense only works against melee, right? Like his oh god, my microphone apparently spiked very heavily there. Sorry guys. Mark the Necromancer on Centaur Nomads. Alright, so this is going to be the target he's going for. Alright, let's get the Sky Daughters into position. They move so fast, I love it. They don't move anywhere because they only have 5 speed, but they move so fast. Banshee defends, alright. Phoenix's turn, the Phoenix is going to hurt, he'll probably attack here, kill the Nomad, kill this guy, and then kill my Parkers. Like, that's the ballista level of power. Oh no, he's killing the goblins, okay. I see, making himself doing that, alright. I'm gonna go down here then. Get my good morale hit. That's good to me. My hero doesn't do any damage at all to those things. What's my rallying cry at? 0.68. I could potentially recast that. Again, Divine Guidance is nice as well. Get Divine Guidance to Centaur Nomads. Like if I do Order of the Chief, I might get it before the vampires, but we'll kill a few of them. But I think it'll be worth it. Yes! They react now because it's 15%, 50%, and they already got the good morale hit. That's what I wanted. Alright, so let's do some damage to these vampires. That's not as much damage as I thought it'd be. Wow. Okay. No, that's because of arcane armor, right. How long does that last? Just straight up 1,350 health points? I need to get rid of that at some point. So, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll begin doing. He has, what, 8, so he'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he'd have to go through the firewall for that. I could use this on something like the Centaurs again. Put them back really quick to like here, which would be pretty insane, but I think I'll just take the free hit on these skeletons to kill them. These guys don't have a thingy, no. I could hit here now without stepping into the firewall, or I could just hit the plague zombies who I don't have a retaliation on me. Did I hit them like... yeah, I'll just hit them. No retaliation on me, and I keep lowering their speed. So Alright, kill 11 to 18, retaliate, yes. No thank you. How about I slow, and how about I just slow these guys are the vampires. Their initiative's already 9 because of the crippling wound. I don't think it stacks. Let's slow the poltergeist here. Let's just hit here because of the no retaliation. Alright, poltergeists are no longer nearly as threatening because they're slowed. However, they can still attack the Centaur Marauders. Oh, yes. Doing that to apply crippling wound to the vampires princes was incredibly useful. Really glad I did that. But yes, I've just remembered that basically, so the way these orders and stuff in Battle Divine Guidance works is that it's a flat additive value rather than a multiplicative. Okay, so what this means is that a guy who gets good luck, good morale, has 50% faster initiative. Right? A guy who has so a guy who has that then gets word of the chiefs immediately gets 100% initiative rather than 75, which is how I thought it was working. Which was definitely a mistake on my part. Alright, Phoenixes can move over to here to attack that, and they'll hurt the polkas with my on-time Cyclopses, which will be annoying. He's getting some mana back as a result of killing these Marauders. These guys are still defiling magic though, so come on, defile. Like, looking at the battlefield here, it can still go pretty much either way. I have my tier 7s but compared to him, and I do have my Ballista, but that Phoenix is terrifying. If he gets the Phoenix here and the Marauders run into the firewall, that would be hilarious. At this point my guys are pretty spread out. He could slow these, or he could slow these. Couldn't slow a lot though, he could only slow 2 at once. Might be going for a Puppet Master angle, but it's going to be very difficult. My first A10 is right around the corner, and it has 800 hit points because of Expert War Machines. So I could negate the Puppet Master. But it would count as Arcane Armored. Okay. Fire Magic failed. My Fire Magic hasn't worked in either of these 2 videos. Just pointing that out there. Should probably use the Goblins for attacking. I don't know what the odds are, but I think it's like 20%. Maybe the odds are like proportional to spell power, which would definitely explain things since I'm against Necromancers. Maybe I should have got that +1 damage ability since I'm using Centaur Nomads a lot. And those goblins would be doing 2 hits instead of 1. That's Battle Frenzy, that is, by the way, increases the damage of all units by 1. Not attack, damage. So that was Arcane Armor, right? You Arcane Armored that? Yeah. Alright, there's no point attacking the Phoenix still. Let's just kill some more vampires here. Try and break through this Arcane Armor 1 at a time. Reapply the crippling wound. Then I'll be allowed to heal something. Resurrect 21 of these, resurrect 2 of these, resurrect 4 of these. Clearly he's got Mark the Necromancer on these, so it's not necessarily a good idea to revive those guys. Iron Polkas are always nice, but so is reviving the Chieftains. Because they're actually doing shit compared to the Polkas right now, but the Polkas are only not doing shit because they're so weak, right? And they're going to be used as scavengers, mainly nowadays. I'll resurrect these guys. But then again, if I'd done it on the polkas, I would have been a little less slow. Still a bit of slow left. Alright, these guys aren't going to retaliate, so let's hope I get a hit. Nope, no hit. Still only hit those guys like once, and that was with the triple ballista. Okay, can kill 25 of these guys. I'm just going to take that and get the extra battle rage as a result. See, I talked about how Banshees would be terrifying, but he's not wanting. He's only defending with them, right? This is the problem. If he had just straight up started attacking me with stuff, then he might have won. Because the problem is, right, with the way he's playing this, the defense action, I am perfectly happy with that. That's going to take like 3 hits. So the way he's working this, right, with the defensive action, he gets to retaliate before I attack. And he gets to defend. But that's only slightly better than just attacking me, and he gets to use all of his units, rather than just some of them, right? Another rallying cry going out. Some of these guys have such insane blood rage. Like, that Thoughter is so nice at getting blood rage. I think I might just go over here, kill 2. Because I don't want to hit my own units. Let's kill one of those and the first aid tent then. There we go. Okay, in terms of magic, you can still mass slow over here if you wanted. At this point, Polk is susceptible to being frenzied. Vampirism on the Vampire Prince. That means he's like reviving for 100% damage dealt. So I do not want to be attacking that. Instead, I'll just hit this. Just keep farming this blood rage, because I can. Why did these guys not retaliate? But they would if he attacked them. What does swift attack do? Creature cannot be counterattacked by the enemies who are under the effects of slow. Oh! Holy shit, I never knew that was a thing. Okay. So Sky Daughters already were one of my favourite units in the lineup. They have become definitely my favourite units in the lineup for, you know, Barbarian. Alright, that should be the Arcane Armor almost removed at this point. Markel only has 4 mana, he's not going to be doing that much anytime soon, hopefully. Uh-oh. That just went really slow, that was almost crashy. I don't want it to crash at this point because I'm definitely in a clear lead. Like, I have more level 7s, more level 6s, more level 5s. More level 4s. Less level 3s, but my level 3s are way better. I've actually got level 1s. If we're looking at his army at this point, it's very difficult to kill, but there's not a lot of it left. Okay, well, that was cool, because he didn't attack the Centaur Nomads, so he didn't get the mana gain from that. Don't want to be in range of the rot zombies, don't want to make that mistake. I think I'll move over somewhere around here, get the good morale proc, yep, because these guys are basically just good morale procs for my thingy at this point. These guys have vampirism, I do not want to be attacking them with the goblin. Let's go here. I hit with something! Yeah! These guys never ever get rage, it's hilarious. I don't think that rage is particularly good either, it's not at least, so it's not something worth grabbing. Okay, I'll start eating the skeleton warriors. Get some more healing. Resurrect 21 of these, not that big of a deal, can't remove the curse, so... At this point, nothing is cursed, so I can just choose whatever I want. I have 5 shots left, so there's no reason not to, like... There's no reason to ration it. Let's just raise one of those Cyclopses. Okay, he's going to get another hit on the Ballista, but he still isn't going to kill it. How long is it slowed for? 2 turns still? Also, I weakened the Vampire Princes, which is insanely useful. Because now they do 6 to 6 when they normally do 6 to 10. Especially when he's got all those buffs on it. He's still got 480 health in the arcane armor. Alright, get some mana back from that. Alright, he's at 10 mana, yep. Alright. Just kill... Just gonna kill these 2 at this point. Yep. How long's Rallying Cry got left? Full turn. Cool. Do something else then. Battle Cry and the Goblin Doctors isn't necessarily the worst idea in the world, but it's not great either. Add 200 rage points to the Sky Daughters. Tempting. Increase creature stat by 6. The Sky Daughters have 22. Yeah, I'll... Oh! Battlecry works on everything. It said increases creatures. I thought that was 8 creatures, not everything. Okay, for this next turn, all my units are ridiculous. Okay, good to know. Okay, that plus 6 attack is insane. I'm learning so much about my barbarians still. I might end up choosing those as my final choice, my actual choice. That'd be hilarious. Okay, he slowed a lot of my units, that's unfortunate. I could haste my Cyclopses again. Level 2 Blood Rage. These guys aren't affected by slow anymore. Could I slow them? No, don't actually have mana. Never mind. Alright, let's go hit more. Hit more of these guys. Actually hit them. Yeah! Could hit the Untamed Cyclops, but I think it always kills one. Now I'm just going to want to use up the Vampire Prince's retaliation at this point. Yeah, screw it. These guys are probably going to survive for a while afterwards here. Okay, there we go. Now that I've used up the retaliation, I can do this and hit 2 things at once. Missed, of course. Okay, the arcane armor is soon to be removed. About time. He's decided not to attack the Ballista anymore. Yep, he's definitely made the mistakes this time, rather than me, for the most part, I hope. I hope at any rate. Alright. He has 0 mana at this point. Let's go. His strategy might have been incredibly powerful if he had destructive magic. If he had destructive magic, he would have probably won this. Yep, now there's no more. Or at least a lot less. Yep, there's no more Arcane Warp, so now I can do this. He's going to get mana back off of it, but I'm willing to accept that. I'm going to Resurrect 1 and remove the slow on the Untamed Cyclops now. Yeah. Let's go hit those guys. Sky Daughters are so good with their 18 initiative. Holy shit. They have the initiative of a hasted Blood Dancer, I believe. The level 2 unit from Warlock, so maybe it's an unhasted one, but still. Oh, 18. That's so good. If he had gone Destructive Magic, his whole defensive strategy might have worked very well. If he just summoned the Phoenix at the very start of the game, his defensive strategy might have worked very well. He went for the Mass Slow early, which was also actually very effective. What am I saying? If he'd gone Destructive Magic and removed my War Machines, though, this might have been a very different game. I mean, my War Machines weren't even that... Well, okay, no. They were very effective, but they were very effective because the first aid tent could remove the curses. Right, the ballista itself wasn't great. I need to rallying cry again. Level 2 blood raging Cyclops, right? What does that do? Horror of fear, that's worthless. Okay, he hit there. Sitting into the Sky Daughters now, I'm okay with that. They had built up a lot of rage. I'm quite happy making them the meatbags at this point. At level 2 rage, they have the extra HP, and they have that damage absorption, right? Oh, landmine. Okay, that's quite scary. Well, I'm okay with that. Alright, you are just going to spend your time killing zombies now. That is now your job. Just kill the zombies, make sure they never move again. Since you have the no retaliation here, you're going to take it. Suffering? Alright, cool. I'm just going to shoot. You're going to finish off the vampires? Okay, well, that got rid of the other landmine. I'm happy with that. Should have checked the library and your mage guild there. Spell choices before leveling. That's on you, man. If you decided to go for dark magic and you had no good spells, that's completely on you. That's not unlucky. That's unlucky, but not by a lot, since I'm already winning quite a bit at this point. Yeah, that's on you, man. Like, I always check the artifacts, always check my mage guilds, always check everything before I start leveling. Leveling is the last thing you should do after you've checked everything else. Conjure Phoenix is actually incredible, right? I just got really lucky that he went for the ballista one turn. Like, imagine if like 300 of that damage had been focused somewhere else, right? 300 damage, that does like 10 damage to a Sky Dot. I mean, that actually wouldn't make that much of a difference. Shush. Alright, just gonna go eat. I'm just going to eat at this point so that he can't possibly raise him dead. I'll Divine Guidance this guy. So he can hit this thing better. Oh, that was the third landmine. Okay. You're just gonna... just hit this. Crushing blow again, and the good morale. But you went with dark magic anyway because you felt the slow was enough. Yeah, alright. That makes sense. But if you have the Conjure Phoenix and you have potential for ice magic, man. Did he go expert summoning magic? No, because he needed the mass slow. He needed to go at least basic dark. But if he went basic dark magic and got the mass slow, went expert summoning magic, and then he's got expert offense and defense, I think that's his build. Alright. I know what you was going for, but I just singled out one guy and a lot of your units never contributed to the fight. Like your skeleton warriors. Bonus defense and preparation attack. Yeah, I understand that. Understand that. But shouldn't use that for all of the creatures. But then you need something to be worth defending. Like a ballista or a destructive mage. I mean, the firewall was insanely good. They do 50% range protection? Really? They did 50% range protection? Oh. I never attacked the skeleton warriors with range. Footmen have the shield. They don't protect other creatures. They protect themselves with that. He's thinking a large shield, which reduces it for the Haven unit. The Footmen's upgrade. That's load. I'll purge that. The Footmen upgrade. Squires have the protect others from ranged ability. Skeletons only protect themselves in ranged. 50% range reduction on themselves only. Skeleton archers have 25% as well. I don't believe that to be correct, and I'm going to look that up. Skeleton warriors, heroes 5. Oh, they do have large shield. No. Oh, they do have. Oh, so they do. Still, didn't hit you with ranged there. I hit you with Cyclops. They might have that in this mod, they might not, I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely been some rebalancing. I think they don't. Yeah, they don't, because they do 1 to 3 normally, but in this mod they only do 2. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no. No, yeah. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to tell, right? Maybe. Hector was powerful. And by maybe, I mean most likely, yeah. The ballista didn't do much. It killed a few archleeches. I don't think this is the best possible strategy, though. He didn't have anything worth defending. If he'd have summoned the Phoenix at the very start of the game, then he'd have things worth defending. I don't know what he just did. Did he Wasp Swarm? I think he Wasp Swarmed. Alright, I guess I'll hit the Phoenix because he's using it as a goddamn blocking wall. Duel's orders have haste, they do not have haste. I do not have the ability to sacrifice goblins because I need to be standing adjacent. Yay. Let's kill these guys. Shoot here. Hit here. Missed, goddammit. Hit here. Ow. Once again, hit here. Wait for the Wizard's turn to start shooting this. I don't understand why I do so little damage with the attack of the hero, so much the poltergeist. That's a 0 attack though, because of the suffering from the Sky Daughters. Arca Necromancer from Phoenix, oh, a bit late for that. Kill 7 to 8, come on. For God's sake! If he just had some destructive magic right now, he could potentially have killed my entire team. Start casting Armageddon. Something? I don't know. They have the slow on them, let's remove that. Move this guy back. Come on. Didn't block that time. I guess I can kill the Phoenix eventually. God damn, it's slow. That 46 defense, man. Lister will get another go. He's gonna hope for the bad luck hit. Alright. He's gonna defend with these guys, I assume? No? Oh, they don't have retaliation. Don't know why. Okay. These guys are gonna go and start attacking some goblins if they need to. Let's divine guidance that. Move these guys over here. God damn it. Let's kill these. Miss. God damn it. Let's kill these guys. It's not gonna work. Miss. Let's kill these guys. Miss. Alright. Cool. You are going to pause and you are going to throw them. Throw them! Yes! There we go. Alright, that's the end of that fight. Alright. Well, this will be me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. See, I learned from my last mistake, and my opponent went for an interesting strategy, a very might-focused strategy. He didn't have the stats to keep up with it though. Mark L, unfortunately, just not a good enough stat guy. We need to talk to Elvin about that. Signing off.